Congratulations to all the immigrants or the undocumented migrants in France. Now, a higher court has ruled that all the undocumented migrants have the right to legal aid. So those people who have not gotten their document or needed to appeal, they say that you have rights now to legal aid. Hear the whole story in details. That's what we are going to be talking about on this. French court rules undocumented migrants have the right to access legal aid. So pay attention if you are in France. Now, they say that the French Constitutional Council issued a decision on May 29th allowing undocumented foreigners residing in France to receive legal aid. InfoMigrant takes a look at the system that allows for the coverage of legal costs for low-income people. Okay, so seems that they are going to be doing or giving this aid almost free, if it is not totally free. This is a big step forward for undocumented people living in France. The Constitutional Council announced that foreigners not legally, that is those without document, residing in France have the right to legal aid in the name of the principle of equality before justice, including in industrial, tribunal, and civil matters. The decision was published in the official journal on May 29th. By depriving these foreigners of the right to a lawyer to assert their rights in France, the challenge provision do not provide with guarantees equal to those available to other litigants, the Constitutional Council said in a press release. Now, legal aid in the French court that settles labor dispute and civil matters has until now only been made available to foreigners living in France legally. That is all those people. This particular legal aid now that they have made available to undocumented migrants was offered only to those who have documents. But those without documents now can also have access to that same legal aid in the name of equality. Okay. Lawyer Xavier Cortiele challenged that rule all that way to the highest court. What is legal aid? Legal aid is intended for people who wish to assert their right before the court but do not have the necessary financial means to hire a lawyer. The French state covers these expenses in whole or in part. People do not receive any money. The state directly pays their lawyer, notary, or expert fees. So those people who are poor, who doesn't have documents, who does not really earn much, they say that the government is going to take care or cater for your legal fees for you to get documents, either if they are giving you or maybe they are not giving you. Okay, to obtain that aid, you must apply online and be below a certain income threshold. You can see if you are eligible through online simulator. So I'm going to post the link for people who wants to check if they are eligible, or I'm going to check it out later. Now, legal aid has been available since 1991 in criminal and foreign rights matters for non-French nationals living in the country legally. Now, asylum seekers can benefit from it to defend themselves before the National Court of Asylum in France. Unless the appeal is rejected, obtaining aid is also conditional on proof of residence and not going above a certain income threshold. But until now, undocumented people living in France did not have this access to this aid, except in rare cases. So it was not a normal thing for people without document to have access to this particular aid that has been opened for undocumented migrants as I speak to you right now. Okay. Now, lawyer Xavier Cortiele first represented 5 plaintiffs in the case before the Constitutional Council, but it was ultimately 3 plaintiffs who made the decision possible after one of the plaintiffs abandoned, and another obtained legal aid exceptionally, Mediapart reported. Now, a foreigner representing a situation worthy of interest could exceptionally have access to legal aid, but on the same file here of garbage collectors, only one out of the four was able to be entitled to it. This clearly illustrates the arbitrary nature of this exception, the council told Mediapart. Okay, so this is what the latest development going on in France right now. So those who do not have documents, now have access to legal aid. Now I'm trying to go to this particular, what do you call it, to check what aid threshold that people can use, or the kind of, okay, so if you go to this particular site, right, you are going to fill a form, then fill how much you collect, okay, and then they are going to perform a simulation here, legal aid to cover the cost of lawyers, notaries, court commissioners, etc. on this particular website. So in case you want to get this site on this video, please drop your comment down below so I'll paste the link to where you can fill this form. Now, these are the questions that I saw inside. Does my case pit me against a person from my tax household? Yes or no? I indicate the number of people who make up my tax household. I indicate the total amount of my savings in euros. Then they now put a space where you will fill. There's a space where you can fill the form. I indicate the total amount of my asset in euros, excluding main accommodation. Now, then you now click to estimate, and then it will give you something about that. Does my case pit me against a person from? So this is the update. Or you can equally go to this particular website there on Facebook or on Twitter. Then if you open this particular article, you are going to see the link on red, where they put the link with a write-up, and from there you will be able to fill the simulation form, and that will guide you through on what you have to do. So it's very easy. All right, I hope this helps someone today living in France. So please, if you want to send money to Nigeria, if you are in UK, US, UAE, EU, and Canada, please, you can use Send to do that with my promo code, and they are just going to give you £5, €5, $10, 25 AED. That is the money they are going to top on top of the one you are sending to your loved ones on your first transaction. My promo code is Critics News. Very easy, in capital letters, and they are going to perform this action and give you this extra money. Their rates are also high. Now that the euros are also high, you know what that means. Thank you guys, and share this video. Follow me on Facebook, YouTube, and on TikTok. Bye-bye.